Should XRP be listed on Coinbase again? Well, a recent court case has cleared the way for that to happen. And we've got more hacks and exploits starting off the month of February. And you want to talk XRP price action? Of course you do. We'll hit that up in this video as well. Banging and wanging this Thursday. How's yours going? The heat map is super green along with those candlesticks out there. Has to do with what Jerome Powell and the Fed said yesterday along with their 25 basis point hit. I'm going to have a deep dive video coming out later today on that. So make sure you hit the subscribe button down below so that you don't miss out on that deep dive price action video. Because there's some juice coming up in the market here in the next couple weeks. Bitcoin sitting at 23,774. ETH 1669. Nice. Big gainer at 5.4%. XRP highlighted a show. Should XRP be relisted? And price action talk 41.3. XLM, other friend of the channel, sitting at 9.3. I gotta bring up a story too that's gonna just bring up the irony of this whole bankruptcy mess idea. Crypto hot potato and hands in the honey jar, all right? We're not talking about dipping the pen in the company ink. Well, get your mind out of the gutter this Thursday. Bitcoin miner Core Scientific borrows $70 million to replace bankruptcy lender. All right, so they got some new financing. And when you hear the terms of them canceling the previous one, it's not just the lawyers that make the money and always win, right? It's these lending groups. Jones also approved a $6 million termination fee to the lender group that is being replaced, overruling objections from Core Scientific equity holders and junior lenders who argue the termination payment was too high. All right, so to break the previous thing, right? So when they first went into bankruptcy, they had to get new financing, all right? That cost a ton, right? But no bank is going to go out there, no lending group, whatever you want to call it, private financier, is going to offer financing to a company that just declared bankruptcy at a cheap rate. They're going to gouge them, right? They're going to be paying a lot. The best part is to now get rid of this, to get new financing that has better terms, right? Better for Core. They now have to pay a $6 million termination fee. So not only do the lawyers win, but the financiers win. So they collected high interest payments, now got their stuff paid off, $6 million fee on top of that. Doggy cameo. It's also worth mentioning that all that money from venture capital, right, private equity groups, junk like that, all sitting on the sideline, is waiting for these bankruptcy things to be done as well. No one wants to invest money right now thinking that, hey, maybe this company's books aren't as good because they're waiting for money from this company and this company and this company. Crypto hot potato also puts a pause on when the market can truly rebound and go back to its super, super green candlestick days. Holy crap. I have to show this to you because you've got so many companies out there in the crypto world right now that are going through bankruptcy. It takes time and there's so many hands in the honey jar. And remember, it's pennies to the dollar, except if you're a lender and you're charging crazy rates. Oh. Alliance block devs scramble to clean up a mess after $120 million exploit sends ALBT price crashing. Oh, this is a bad one, everyone. Bonk is an over-collateralized lending protocol that also issues a stablecoin pegged to the euro, Bonk Euro. The protocol explained on Twitter that the hackers increased the price, minted large amounts of BEUR, then swapped them for other tokens and decreased the price to almost zero. Here's the announcement from Twitter, because as always, any article you see in this video will be linked in the description below. All right, let's talk Coinbase relisting XRP along with XRP price action. All right, so why is there talk now about Coinbase relisting XRP? All right, so in the Lbry case, they had it where they said, look, secondary sales are not considered securities. Secondary sales are not falling under what the SEC has declared, right, when they went after Lbry with LBC, their token. So what they're saying is, hey, look, even if Ripple Labs were to lose the case, secondary sales, which is what you and I are, right, that's what we participate in, right, that is protected. Right? We would not be considered dealing with unregistered securities. That's what I mean by protected, okay? We wouldn't be falling under that umbrella of dealing with unregistered securities. That's extremely important. Now, yes, it has nothing to do with the case as a whole in terms of how it affects Ripple Labs, right? Like the company, but the idea of secondary sales that totally paves the way. So now secondary sales would be someone like Coinbase, relisting XRP. Now, remember, there was no actual like legal authority to delist XRP for Coinbase. They did it out of regulatory fear. But now that we got more clarity with the courts, well, guess what? Maybe Coinbase could relist XRP. And if Coinbase did, do you know how popular that would be? That'd be a very, very popular move, as we have a lot of Coinbase users on this channel. So some we're going to have to keep our eyes open to. Now, there's going to be some people out there that are going to say, hey, look, this court case has nothing to do with XRP. Well, then why did the SEC in summary judgment quote Lbry case in their summary judgment against Ripple Labs? Oh, okay. So yes, it does cross over. And the other thing too is the reason why it's important is you don't have regs yet from the government. Government legislative branches out there aren't doing regs. It's plain and simple. They're just not doing regs quickly. All right, so the court's got to decide this stuff. All right, let's talk XRP price action. All right, this line here is where we needed to be before we hit the action on this date, which is the announcement from Jerome Powell and the Fed. Now, look, price action-wise, we're sitting right now at that 41.4. Good to see, right? But let's kind of zoom out just a little bit. And what I wanted to zoom out and what I highlighted right here, this is the FTX mess, all right? Let's take a little bit closer look at that, show you what the candlesticks look like. All right, so FTX mess, we were at a high of 50 cents. All right, about an 8-ish, 8.5 cents higher than where we're at right now. Now, look at what happened. We went from 50 cents within 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, from 50 cents to 32.5. That is a massive erosion, all right? So that waterfall, all right, that nasty event that took place in several days, right, for FTX, we're still trying to crawl our way back. I mean, when you look at where we are right now price-wise, right, we're not even close. I mean, we're still trying to cover this candlestick right here that was November 7th. Bitcoin has already clawed its way back to the price action that it lost at this point. Now, what we need to see from XRP coming up here shortly is going to be in that other video I was talking to you about. Hacks and exploits are continuing in the year of 2023 as 120 million, get exploited. We've got Lbry secondary sales. Yes, that's people like you and I are outside of the umbrella, right? The scope of the SEC's unregistered security sales. So that's a good thing for us all. And XRP being listed on Coinbase. Well, I mean, the courts out there are kind of saying, yeah, go for it, baby. So maybe we'll see more places relist XRP here in the near future, which would be a good way to give the old "you're number one" to the SEC and Gary Gensler. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are regarding today's video. A lot of good videos and news stories coming out today, like this one right here. Until more news breaks, you cool cats, have a great rest of your day.